Hey everybody, it is I, as you no doubt knew, and I would like to welcome you to the 19th episode of Indie Bytes. Our first game of the day today is Shadowcrypt by One Bit Punch. This is the most old school dungeon crawler I have seen in a while. To put it simply, the dungeon does not change. It's a side-scrolling sorta. It's kind of like Zelda 2, honestly, and which is fitting because it was inspired by Zelda 2. The dungeon, every time you play through, will be the same. You have 3 lives. After that, you die and you have to start over at the very beginning. So immediately, it's much more old school. Weapons that you pick up are randomized. As you've seen, I've picked up a few different weapons. I got a new shield. There are 4 shield types, so that's not really so random, but it's a little random. And that's honestly it. The combat is pretty simple, but very skill-paced. I'll demonstrate on this fool. You've got your attack, your duck attack, and then you've got your shield smash. If enemies touch you, you get dealt damage, and if they hit you with an attack, you get dealt damage. And the touching is important. Touching is important. Because you can, you get space with your shield bash. See what I'm doing to this guy? And that, it matters. Then, last but not least, left and right bumpers cycle between shield and spear. There may be things later on. I haven't made it very far in this game, just because I'm bad. Come on, let's see if we get... This guy always kills me. Let's see if we can back him up. If we can back him up enough, I can jump over him and climb up. There we go. And then we can cheese it. We're gonna cheese this. This is one thing. I don't know if this is a problem later on in the game, but I know that right here, it's kind of easy to cheese this guy. Just because you can, whoop. If he does an overhand strike there, though, I'm gonna fall off. And we got him! That's the first time that he hasn't killed me on the first time. You don't have a lot of health either. As you can see, I can take 6 hits. I have no idea if there are enemies later on that deal more damage or not. There are, of course, different varieties of enemies, as you probably noticed. So far, the only ones I know about are Bow Guy here. The sword guy, and then there's also a guy who's got a spear. Now, it looks like we're in for a one-on-one fight here. Come on. I've killed other skeletons. Oh. It's all about that spacing. If you don't have good spacing, you're gonna get wrecked. Every time. So just be sure. Don't let him poke you like that. Come on. I gotta fight this guy. He's so hard to kill. Oh. Yes! This is officially the farthest that I've made it. I'm very impressed with myself. Ah, shit. Okay, come here. Go that way. Go that way. And okay. You know what? We can kill this guy. Probably. I feel like I've got a good chance here. Oh! Come on. I can't take another hit. Oh! Yes! I'm sorry. I got super excited. I'm surprised at how far I'm making it. This is great. I don't really have anything else to say about the game because there simply isn't much else to say. What you're seeing is pretty much it. You know what? Let's see if I can get them to activate spike traps. No, I don't think so. Come on. Oh, I died. That was the farthest that I've made it. I'm very impressed. I want you guys to see if you can get farther than me. You can find this game on their itch.io page for about $10. Alright, that's Shadowcrypt by One Bit Punch. Let's go ahead and move on to the next game. Alright, our second game of the day is Crypt of the Necrodancer by Brace Yourself Games. This is a roguelike, and I am in love with it. What is so great about this game, besides the art style and the soundtrack, is that it actually puts that soundtrack to use and makes you move to the beat. Everything that you do in this game is done to the tempo of the song that's playing. You can play with custom soundtracks, or you can play with the soundtrack that it comes with. And both are amazing options. So everything you do is to the beat. Everything that happens is to the beat. As you do things to the beat, you get coin multipliers, which give you more money. Oh. There are various shops around the stage that you can pay various prices for items. Some take money, others take hearts, like you just saw. There are various weapons with different advantages and play styles. The spear, as you can probably see, attacks one direction ahead of me. The great sword that I had will attack three-wise? Like, it's hard to explain that, but it attacks 3 squares in the direction that you're aiming. Every level has a boss, which I just killed, that will unlock the next floor. And then every level also has shops. Oh, and there are various hidden rooms and reasons for you to dig. It's all around, it's a very solidly put together adventure game. One of the most important pieces of this, I feel though, is that they didn't make you the only thing that has to move to the beat. Enemies also, as I may have mentioned, have a pattern and everything they do is to the beat. And yes, now we have a torch, we've got a better shovel, and we've got some armor. And this guy sings. He will sing whatever official soundtrack song is playing, I think. He may sing custom ones, I'm not honestly sure on that. And that is pretty much the game. We're gonna go ahead and head to the next level, and then I'm gonna die. Actually, let's go ahead and see how far we can make it. And then there are some things on the main menu that I want to show you. Yeah, okay, I almost jumped right into that square. If I had the blue slime would have jumped up and killed me dead. Oh, sweet, you can have multiple spells. I actually did not know that. I think, yes, it looks like kills are what lower your cooldowns. And what is great about the torch is that it lets you see hidden rooms a lot easier. The enemies are super interesting too. The boss fights are some of the best fights I've ever seen in a roguelike. Mainly because a lot of roguelikes don't really do a lot with their boss fights. And this is not the boss fight that I'm talking about. That's just a mini boss. Every single stage has one of those. But what I'm talking about are the actual bosses. At the end of each zone, there's an actual boss, and he is the one for this area is super well designed. It's a chess set, basically, and the song is just really is great. And we are almost. Hi. Get whipped. I think I want to heal more. Well, no. Let's kill this guy real quick. And then I've got... Well, nope. I love this run. This is bad. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back to the lobby real quick. I can show you the last little things about this game. As you progress through stages, you will gather diamonds, which you can use to buy permanent upgrades. Things that will show up in chests, as well as upgrades to your character. As you see, I've maxed out hearts, and I've gotten all the chest upgrades. The only thing left is coin multiplier upgrades. And other like magical devices that show up in the other kinds of chests. You can also Spin diamonds to unlock bosses to practice against, so you can just play against them for the fun of it. There's local co-op, and then you can practice against just enemies. There's also daily hardcore challenges. Everybody who's playing gets the same level, and your coin score at the end of your run is your score. There's various characters, including one down at the bottom right, Bard, which lets you play like a normal roguelike. Enemies will move after you do. There's a hardcore mode, there's a seated hardcore mode, and then you can play with a DDR dance pad. That is pretty much it. There's obviously much more to this game, and you should definitely check it out. You can find it on Steam Early Access for $15 for the regular version, or $25 for a version that comes with the soundtrack. It's an amazing soundtrack. I recommend it. Let's head on to the next game. Alright, our third and final game for the day is another roguelike. This is Fancy Skulls by Taquibo, or you pronounce that Taquibo. I'm not sure. This is a very simple roguelike that reminds me of a lot of Eldritch in art and atmosphere, and honestly in the gameplay. Let's go ahead and hop into this. As you can see, you unlock various difficulties by completing challenges. They're things that range from don't pick any items up before level 4 to find 2 secret rooms, and I hope that they add more that have different, like more game modes that have different varieties. I haven't played a lot of this, but I really like it, and you will too. So as you can see, you start up, gives you instructions. Very simple stuff. Inventory map, awesome. Bottom right is your ammo counter. The pistol that you start off with has infinite ammo. Not everything else does. What is this? Plus 100 energy. All right, cool. There's various pickups, upgrades, modifiers. And here are the enemies. It's really sort of a chaotic bullet hell. Every enemy has a weak point, and you have to be sure to actually smack it. And they all behave differently. Is something up there for me? No, it's just a corpse. Now I'm sad. There are a bunch of different types of enemies, and there will be so many different types of enemies spread around rooms. There are a couple of ways to activate enemies. I believe you can step on that, or I think this works if you smack a box or you pick up an item, everything will come to life. Oh, he's got a plague doctor mask. He's different. I like him. I don't. I like this tree. Ah! Hey! Get out! I don't want. God, that guy scared me. Ugh, in order to progress, you have to defeat all the baddies in the room, which is a good thing because, ow. Die, you jerk. You need to defeat all the baddies in the room to get money. So it all works out just peachy. It's super peachy, super simple. Honestly, isn't much else to say about this game except it's great and you should go check it out. We're gonna go ahead and play this through until I kick the bucket, and then that will be it for this episode. Let's gamble! With the coins, sometimes these gamble things have you gamble with health, and you don't always get anything for it. That's why it's a gamble. See, look, and now I can gamble with a heart. What'd I get? I got health! Yeah, that's great! I hurt myself and healed right up. I don't know how to get up to that thing. Perhaps you get a modifier for it later or something. Good. Get out of here. Get out of here, you two. Bonus countdown. Oh, I have to kill everybody within a certain amount of time to get a bonus. Oh no, bullets. They hit me everywhere. That's not okay. But we're good. We didn't die. Sweet. You can pick this game up on Steam for $9. Not 9 and then also another $9. Just $9 for $10. Roughly, you can pick up this gorgeous piece of game and have fun and find something else to put the blame on or something. I tried to come up with a rhyme. It didn't work. Let's head to the next stage. Why'd I get a bonus countdown? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, there we are. What is this? This is the shop. I have no coins. These will be in most levels. I say that because I haven't found one with out one in it yet, but it's possible that I'm just bad. They didn't activate when I picked up the heart. Like I said, I haven't played a lot of this, so I'm not exactly sure of how everything is supposed to work. But I have a fairly good idea. Don't... Give me your face. Hey, don't shoot me! This game really makes you have to be on your toes like I wasn't. I forgot that guy places some little projectile, some proximity mines that float around in the air. You have to shoot those out of the air. You can also kill him and other enemies with them. It's really cool. All right, that has been it for this episode of Any Bytes. Thank you all for joining me. I will see you next time. Hasta la vista. I blew up again.